Right. Greetings, everyone. This is the second topic from episode 385 of 10 o'clock. And we're going to be talking today about Railjack
Railjack.
crew capture versus defeat.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
So before we start, have you had a go at the new Corpus? Sorry, the new Corpus Railjack missions? Xeno?
Yeah.
Cool. You like it?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I like the diversity in the actual missions where you have the points of interest, the optional side objectives, and the capital ship stuff. I like the integration between Railjack and the regular missions, which is like the capital ships. Yeah,
Cool.
I'm regardless of the Railjack rework, I really like the. I mean, I kind of wish that they got rid of some of the bugs, but that's a teething.
Don't we all? Just teething. But what is this topic about today?
Right. Okay. So, original topic says, could we have some way to bring fallen Railjack crew back from to full performance instead of dying when the bleed out timer is exceeded? The crew member is teleported off your Railjack. Oh no, that's a question comment. At that time, at that moment, a brand new and unique cruise ship. Why am I adding words? Right, brain. Ow. At that moment, a brand new unique cruise ship enters the map. A brig ship. The brig ship would be very similar to a cruise ship with one exception. One of your crewmates would be on board. The brig would act as a mini rescue mission to free captured AI. The brig can have all of its crew killed and rendered inoperable, but not destroyed, with AI crew still on board. An AI crew dying while a brig ship is present would send them to the ship, and if the brig is already breached, so basically a player's already on it, the brig would lock and kick any players off the ship, so you basically have to do it again.
Yeah.
Cool.
So within the mission, they want to get their crewmen back if they bleed out and they don't revive them in time, is what their goal is from this. Now, I can appreciate, because we always hate the fact that sentience disappears. Not sentience? Now I'm thinking the word wrong. Sentinels. Because I know the Jinn has it as an ability, but I think it should be baseline, but on a longer cooldown, of course. Because it's annoying when you lose your Sentinel. So this person's obviously having problems. I don't know if they're solo or with two people and two AIs. They're having problems when their crew people bleed out, and then they are one player down almost for the rest of their mission. And they're trying to come up with a way to get them back within the mission. I can appreciate that they're having a problem with that, but I think there probably a more simpler way would be to like add a health station to the Railjack that gives them like a 10-minute time. No, 10 minutes too long. Let's say 5-minute timer to bring the downed AI back, so it's down for a certain time. That sound good?
I was actually going to say like maybe a 1 or 2 minute timer, because you can teleport straight back to your Railjack. But one question I have, the footage that we're watching right now is you on your Railjack and you've got crew members. Did you ever experience your crew member going down? Like, was there like a message from Cephalon's side saying, "Hey ho, your Dudy McDude face is a sleepy time. You need to go pick him up"?
I know I revive at least one during this footage somewhere, or in the footage recorded. There was a point where it does revive one player, but I probably didn't notice it because Sai just spews out stuff all the time. You wouldn't notice because Sai's telling you all these other things.
You're not wrong. Yeah. You're not wrong. He does just go off ramble like hell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Though I think one of the ideas in one of the recordings we did this that you suggested is let's go back to like a 4-minute timer, but that you can then spend resource to speed it up if you need to.
Yes.
Yeah.
So wait, was that on them coming? Oh, that was if they
the health
went to
terminal,
the med bay.
The med bay, yeah.
Yeah, if they went to the health cube.
The health cube. Oh, I was thinking more they were like stuck in the wall in like a little chamber like this, like embedded.
Yeah, no, totally. They should be in like is it a Bacta tank?
Yeah, the Star Wars. Yeah.
All right, shove them in a Bacta tank. They just like, I don't know, they teleport into a Bacta tank. And so you're saying that they're 5 minutes on cooldown until they come back.
Yes, and then but you can inject them with Revelite. That'll speed up. Fixes everything Revelite does. And the reason for that fixes ships, fixes people.
No, hold on. So like Revelite is used to put out fires.
Yep.
And polyfill holes in the ship.
Yep.
And if you inject it in the veins of crew members, they die a little bit less. So like, what is this stuff?
It's magical sauce. But yeah, because the reason why is I feel that adding a extra step to being like an extra cruise ship is now on the map and you'd have to go out, get to it. And then let's say you've got a crewman who's downed and then goes onto the ship and then you go rescue them and you're halfway through clearing the ship and then one of your other crewmen goes down, you're now kicked back off the ship according to the system. It's a lot of busy work, I think. I do appreciate they have a problem with people going down and they want to get it back within the mission in some way, but I think there's a more simpler way of doing it. But yeah. So however... I
feel that there's a scenario that's not been thought of, which is like, first of all, I don't like the whole getting kicked off, right?
Yeah.
So I think a lot of the player base would have and the answer. So the question to that would be, well, why don't we just have another one, right? Just spawn in. But could you imagine that? So you get another one spawn in, and you then have to go rescue your dude on that one.
Yep.
Right. And then in the meantime, your first dude fell over again. Right? So then a third one comes in. And then, while you're getting your first one again, your third guy goes down.
That's a good point. You'd be forever just...
You have like a graveyard of brig ships.
You've got the Grineer sitting in their ship killing asteroid being like, are they going to come deal with us? No, they're fine over there playing with those brick ships forever. That's a good point. Yeah, if you have multiple ships. Plus I think there might be a limit on the number of cruise ships which are actually allowed to be active.
I think they'd have to become part of the terrain, the scenery sort of thing. But I feel that a lot of the player base will just go, fuck it, I won't bother rescuing them, and they'll have to get them back at the end of the mission, because if they don't, the entire player base, like, oh no, you've not rescued your crewman, you've lost that crewman forever.
If they add that in, that's
no, that's a big no-no.
That's a big no-no. But I like the concept of rescuing NPCs from ships.
Yes.
And I know we previously, in the previous recording of this, we talked a lot about it. So what can we do with that concept of the idea of going onto ships and rescuing NPCs? What do you think?
So, yes, because I spoke about World of Warcraft last time, didn't I?
Yes, you did, actually.
Yeah, the train works! Sorry. No one else is going to get that. Right, so in World of Warcraft, in the current expansion, there is this tower, this prison tower, that you can ascend, and as you do, you can find friends, followers. If you've watched any of my YouTube shorts, be my friend, Al. You can you get this follower, and then they will do these follower missions for you. And what you could do with this, effectively, you could have these brig ships in Railjack as like the optional objective, and they do have a person that could potentially become part of your crew. So this could be like, I don't know, an actual Grineer enemy that has betrayed the, I want to say the Klingon Empire. Sorry, the Grineer Empire. The Grineer Empire. And so that they're rejecting things, and they could join your crew.
Yeah.
Right. You could have all sorts of weird and wonderful stuff. You could like capture and tame an infested, and it joins your crew. Much like a Helminth, right?
Well, that'd be good.
But this is like a mix of the Helminth and the Grey Strain or something. I don't know. But you could do stuff like this, and then they could join you to do potentially follower missions, which again, just remembered, in World of Warcraft, you have this follower table where you can send your followers, right, or your friends, on missions to, I don't know, get you some resources, or like
Yeah.
kind of pointless in World of Warcraft.
No,
But-
they do. There's some interesting rewards. It's a method. It's actually covering a lot of things in World of Warcraft. It gives you a extra way of gearing because they offer gear rewards. It gives you the different resources for your professions. You can get through that. You get the anima, which is the progression of the main covenant, or the main thing. Yeah, you get anima from it.
Because
and you
there's
can
multiple times I've been to that table and I've not seen any anima.
Oh no, trust me, I get lots. I get a lot of my. I basically, what I do is I send 2 people on missions expending anima, and then the last mission actually acquires me anima to pay for the other missions.
That's rude.
Yeah, I've got so many people. And then you can also even get soul ash, which is for upgrading the legendaries through it.
Can you?
Yep, you can, and you get Stygia on that one as well. It's soul ash and Stygia, and then you also, when you get high enough, you get mounts and pets as well. From those missions. Yes, though it looks like this little table where you send people off and they level up a bit and you don't get anything back, it actually expands and gets you loads of different resources.
And that's something that, so the idea I had was you could get, you'd have crew members. So even if you had a full team of 4 people in your Railjack, what you could do is you could have an optional, like, it would be the 4th thing, which is just a follower mission, and literally all you have to do is drive your Railjack up to it, dock with it, send your crew member on it. You could load up the crew member before you do the mission, send your crew member on it, and then you just leave. You just do the rest of the mission.
Yeah, so you're sort of depends. Sort of. Do you remember it? When Lotus says at the start of survival missions that there's an operative doing something and you're the distraction. It's kind of like that. You're deploying the operative and then you're going to fly around your Railjack as the distraction.
You made a really good comparison about the drones. What did you say?
Well, it's basically similar to what drones do in Warframe at the moment, because you just deploy a drone to a region and it goes and brings back resources, and there's no more depth to it at all. But if you could send off your follower, your crew people, additional crew people, and you've said 1, but I think maybe you could put like a team of them together. You can send them off and do different, they can go do different objectives, and then let's say they come back in 5-10 hours, but then when you deploy them, there'll be another bonus objective in the Railjack mission where you can speed up that return by, like, if you blow up some of the satellites, it makes it easier for them to come back. Yeah, and then they could, be resources, rewards, mods, cosmetics that they bring back to you.
Yeah, because you did say you could either leave them to do, like, I can't remember the numbers. I think you said 4 hours, or you could shorten it down to 2 hours. But like, well, I'm about to go to sleep, so I'm not going to bother doing.
Well, you're trying to do your Railjack mission, and you go, right, okay, I'm going to send them off. They'll return in 5 hours, but it's the last game of the night. I'm going to go to bed for 8 hours now. I don't care about doing the bonus objective, so I'll just leave it as normal. So you just then go finish your normal Railjack mission. Doesn't take you any extra effort. Or if you're like, okay, well, I want to try and get 3 of these in today, I'll blow up these now. All of a sudden on your map, you see all these like defense turret arrays are lying around, and you could fly around blowing them up. That makes their exit easier, and it cuts their time to get back to you by half. There you go. Bonus objective. Yeah.
So why is your necromech head constantly turning around in a circle?
Oh, in the footage. That's one of the abilities.
Yeah. What are you playing as? The Bone Widow?
No, the other one.
No. I don't know. I know you look okay. So you're Void Rig. I didn't know. It
but
it's just stopped spinning its head. That's weird. What the hell was it doing?
I think it's because it's the cosmetic, the overriding cosmetic ones, and on the what's it called? Not Bone Widow. The
Void Rig.
The Void Rig. The Void Rig. It's got that like metal cap at the top that spins, but the face is at the front. But on that model, the whole head is the thing, so the whole head spins around.
Some kind of horror doll situation. What ability was that?
It's the one that spews out electricity. I think it's the second ability. I can't remember the name of it.
Electricity at all.
Oh, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't do much. But yeah.
Anyway, sorry, random tangent. So,
I at one point I couldn't figure out how to turn it off. It's like, stop spinning.
So one point. The core point of the original topic is that they want their crew members to come back
within the mission.
We've touched upon, does Sai even let you know that
he probably does, but he's got a lot to talk about. Sai does.
He's got a lot to talk about. We've also questioned. We've also touched upon, hey, let's have the back to tanks and get them to revive.
Yeah.
one of the points that I came up with yesterday was having a proper roster. So right now you only see 3 of your crew members.
Oh, can you tell me something
Right.
actually?
Yeah.
This is embarrassing. Where do you go to look at your crew members?
Oh, it's the dry dock.
Oh, okay. Because I went and
It's
bought
one of
them.
the tabs at the top.
I went and bought
Yeah.
them, and then I was like, "I'll go to a mission." Oh, they're here now, right? Okay, go do things. Oh, look, they're doing things. Which one was the pilot? And you can't see me. Go do things.
Yeah, no, you can see their stats and everything.
Right.
They're
So,
different
how
levels
many
and
can
stuff.
you have?
As many as you want.
Can you? Okay.
But you can only have 3 in the list. So that's so on the Railjack crew dude interface,
Yeah.
you've got the 3 that is on your Railjack at any point in time. So you could have, I don't know how many crew members, say like, I don't know, 20.
Really?
I'm at a guess. Someone in the comments maybe will say, no, you can only have 5.
Do they need
But
slots?
honestly, I imagine so. Everything needs slots.
You're right.
But
It's a good guess.
But the point is that you can only ever customize 3 easily. So if you want to, oh right, okay, so I need to customize my 4th. You have to swap out one of your 3 for the 4th dude to then customize them.
Right. Okay.
You then have to swap out one of your 3 to customize your 5th dude, so on and so forth.
Right.
Realistically, I want a list, right? So maybe there could be like a sub tab system where this is your crew, these are your teams, right? And you just put together teams and things like you said, for the follower missions, the crew missions, or whatever. You could put together teams, and then you can customize them easily, right? And then maybe you could go, oh well, I'm going to swap around people in the teams. I'm going to, so on and so forth.
No, I think that sounds good. Yeah.
The idea was, instead of the whole back to tank thing, so in XCOM,
yes,
in the 2 most recent XCOM, when one of your dudes is injured during missions, they're not dead, but they are injured. They take in-game days to recover. So like, oh, I've broken my arm, right? Well, you've got to have a cast. Have you ever broken a bone?
No.
Oh God.
You?
I'm trying to think of. No. I'm trying to think. I don't know how long you're in hospital for when you've broken a bone.
No, but it's the same as a sprain or something. You require days to rest up without putting any weight and stress on it, so you can't really be sent off on.
It's the whole hospitalization. Okay, fine. I've been in hospital for my heart, right? And I was in hospital for 4 days. Oh my God, I could not wait to get out. Yes, I counted the days. I was in there for an extra day because of an allergic reaction to some sodding Tesco muffins.
Ooh.
Anyway.
What type of muffins?
The chocolate.
Ooh, weird.
Yeah, I had such a horrible allergic reaction to them that they were concerned it was a reaction to the medication.
Oh.
Yeah, but anyway, so so I was in hospital for 4 days, so on and so forth. That's the whole point. So if your crew member who is not a Warframe, right, is injured, they would be off the crew, so to speak, until they have recovered. So this could be 5 hours, this could be 5 days, whatever, right? It's this whole mini game element to it, and you swap out other crew members.
Yeah. I like that. No, yeah.
You could have the back to tanks in your dojo, right? You could put like an actual med bay in your dojo.
Do you know, I instantly love that concept, and then my brain kicks into gear and says, wait, they've already like been working on getting you could put like a lesser version in relays, though. You have to, because we have to accommodate the people who don't have dojos. But that one you can't like speed up, maybe, or that one takes a long time.
Or maybe
like the public one in the relay, using the scummy public healer
you to have like 4 people in.
Yeah,
but the dojo one you can build multiple of.
And then it'd be really cool. So, because I don't know if we mentioned on this time, but like people might be asking, what's the point of getting additional people through this method versus ticker? And it could be that these people have like special bonus abilities, but then you could have it in the dojo that you also, while they're being healed up, you can also like inject them with stimulants to like develop them and skill them up and give them like new abilities and things.
That was something in XCOM 2. You could actually.
Oh, could you?
Oh, no, I can't remember. So in XCOM, The Enemy Within, which was the expansion to the
first game.
Yeah, I can't. Fuck, what was the first? I can't remember. I want to say The War Without, but I mean that's the one cinematic quest we haven't had in Warframe yet. You know that they made reference to The War Without, right?
The War Without. Wait, The War Within.
Yeah. So Lotus says in the second dream, The War Without and The War Within, which is supposed to be the prelude to The War Within, the next cinematic quest.
Oh dear. Really? I didn't even know about that one.
I imagine that's supposed to be what the new war is. But anyway. But the point I'm trying to make.
XCOM. Jugs, injecting people.
In the first one. Yeah, you could either go this whole biological route or you could go cybernetics.
Oh,
and
yes.
What you could do is
yes.
you basically you just like, oh, you see this thing below the neck. What? Your body. We're gonna chop that off. I'm gonna put it on a cyborg body. And then you can get into mechs. Right.
But I don't want to. We're fighting aliens. You don't get a choice, son.
Yeah.
Get in that mech.
And then there's a mind control alien that takes over your mech, and then it slaughters your entire team and scares the other mech, and the other mech runs away. And you're like, you're a mech. Why are you scared? Sorry. Random time. But yeah, I mean, like, you know, again, you could modify your dudes. You could, and you know, just make it a bit of I don't know, like, what the perception is of these real-time sort of social games, right? I know World of Warcraft has gone really heavy on them. I know that, but things like, you know, it always brings me back, like things like Farmville. Oh yeah, come back tomorrow when we've built your plot of corn. Right?
Yeah, I think people against them when that is all the game is. But like in World of Warcraft, like you can do all the follower table stuff on an app. I don't think anyone minds that because it's just it lets you link into the game without it being the main thing of the game. The whole game is still there. It's just supplementing the game.
Here's a question for you.
Yeah.
If we brought in this follower stuff, I think it's not a problem. If it has to be doable via the phone. Right?
Yes. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
It has to be doable via the phone app, right? Even if it's just collecting your dudes back or managing your dudes so that they get their bonuses or, you know, their buffs, their extra arms, their you know, whatever. Right? But should you be able to do it while you're logged into the game from your phone?
I think isn't that a more of an issue of multiple connections into the, if the server allows it, problem more than?
Well, I can't see a reason why
not.
Why it shouldn't be able to allow simultaneous connections.
I think the WoW one doesn't let you do it.
The WoW one definitely doesn't let you do it. The Warframe one definitely doesn't let you do it.
Can you? But I know you can collect stuff from the Foundry in the Warframe one. Can you deploy drones from the Warframe one?
Yes.
Oh, cool. So you can already do this kind of stuff. So it's just expanding on that.
Well, I mean, we wouldn't deploy unless we didn't do the thing that I've suggested with deploying.
Oh no, I like both. I like that. There'd be ones you deploy in mission, and then there's like lesser ones where you send them to like go to relays and like parlay with people. So there's like multiple ways of deploying them. I like both. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, because I wouldn't want to lose I love the mid-mission one where you kind of like, you finish the objective, but you kind of dock your ship just to deploy a troop team to go do some espionage and you fly off. I love bonus objectives and variety in missions, so that I think you can't lose that. Yeah.
But I'm just trying to think. I feel that the mid-mission ones need to be slightly better.
Yes. Oh no, it'd be a complete thing. Yeah, no, one would be just for like maybe you get a little bit of syndicate rep or something. Whereas like most of the cool stuff, like they come back with a relic or radiant relic or something. That would be missions. You know?
Actually, there's a point, right?
Yeah.
Can we just get syndicate rep if we send one of the syndicate members right? So if we send someone that's Red Veil and someone that's Steel Meridian, we get Red Veil and Steel Meridian wrap.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And obviously the ones you just do outside your phone would be like minor amounts, but then ones in missions would be more. I think it'd be cool. Yeah. That's a good one. I like that. Additional ways of getting
Syndicate
rep. Now, one thing I remember I brought up yesterday when we recorded this is we've just come up with all these cool things which would be so great to add in. But I think the followers, or what call them followers already, the crew people that you bring in for ship is actually at the moment in Dee's mind and view just designed as a way to let people solo play Railjack. And it has now completed that goal, and they think that's finished. But I would love to see it expanded upon. But that some people might say, well, but I can't use them in multiplayer. But actually, we've actually come up with a good way of how you can, even if you've got 4 players in a mission, you could still do a deployment thing. Or everyone could do a deployment thing, so that'd be kind of cool. So we have brought them in. But people would say, oh, I can't use them, they're just for solo play. So I think the extra thing I came up with, because as you were saying with the injury system, which I thought also was cool, was that maybe it would be worth adding in a solo play mode like FTL for it, where there'd be a series of 15 missions you have to do solo with your team, and they get injured and things, and you can replace them onto your cruise ship as you go through the missions. Just to allow for the injury thing.
Yeah, so maybe that's it. Maybe you have a backup team.
Backup teams, yeah.
So on the roster, you have the crew, backup crew, and then your deploy squads.
Your deploy squads, yeah.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it because I thought when you were talking earlier, and you're saying about the new war and things. This actually really feels like it's almost like your Warframe and Tenno are expanding in their scope of operations. They're actually almost putting together an army and rallying people ready to fight the sentients. It actually feels like you're moving from just a solo assassin to being to actually progress into how you would fight a war. You need armies, you need people to support and bring you logistics and things. I just think it's so cool.
One thing I do want to highlight: you should be able to control you should have this follower table, right? This follower UI, right? Nearly accessible everywhere.
Oh yeah,
right. So this is one thing that always pisses me off with World of Warcraft. The follower table is in one place, right? But I'm here. I'm visiting my friend's zone. Why can't I use his follower table to coordinate? So there needs to be the follower tab on your Lisette, your Railjack, the dry dock, the relays, including like Fortuna, the Necrolisk, and Cetus. Anywhere that is a sort of like a home station, the dojo. Well, no, that was the dry dock, wasn't it? There needs to be access to this.
Yeah.
Anywhere that you have access to your arsenal, you should have access to your
team arsenal. Yeah. And you keep going.
No. I was just going to reiterate. It just pisses me off in WoW.
Oh, yes, no, I give you that. I was also going to say, I think one other thing we said is that, because this person's whole point was about freeing people, that there was a chance that your team get captured in their mission, and then it opens up a new mission, random chance for you to go rescue them.
But as a separate thing.
As a separate thing, yeah.
Yeah. Again, really like that.
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Yep.
Right. Because I don't know how many of these social mission integration things WoW follows. I don't know how much you've done it.
Loads.
In other games as well.
Oh, yeah, I've done,
right? Right. My question for you is, what is the longest time you would accept for a follower mission? Right?
Okay. Well, it depends how you structure it, because some of the WoW ones, let's say, or the one to get Soul Ash, is a 24-hour one.
Yeah.
So there's sort of like bonus super rare super missions which take a day. But most of them are around 5 hours and things. But you can then, that's something I haven't done, is you can upgrade your table, I think, to take like 30% off the time. So that you do have options to reduce it, but you can't rush them. That's one thing. I would say a day.
24 hours.
24 hours. Oh, 23 hours because of like a former. That's the most you can. Yeah. That's why I would say why.
Sure. Well, I always prefer to set them when I go to bed and then get up and pick them up, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to say like 7.5, 7 hours.
I would say
right?
for the normal ones, yes, but like the super rare ones, you'd get maybe once a month or once a week, or you have to work up to unlock that are like special ones.
I'm also not opposed to. I think this is the thing. There shouldn't be any options between 7 and 24 hours.
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah, 1 to 7, and then there's the special ones that like say, or maybe 1 to 7, semi-rare ones, which are very rare, turn up at 12 hours, and then the super ones at 24, but you only get like a handful of those ever, kind of thing.
Well, see, I'd rather go like 24, 48, or a week.
Okay.
Right? So either, if you're going to super long it, super long it properly.
Well, but even a Warframe only takes 3 days. Week's a long time. That better do something amazing.
Yeah, but I mean, it would have to be like something pretty, like maybe there's multiple things they come back with. It's like, oh yeah, we brought back this huge cache of stuff.
Well, actually, I mean, if they come back with like 3 former recipes, but it takes them a week to do it, that's still pretty good. I mean, that's 3 former recipes, but no work. Yeah. You just go click and they go.
The other thing, right? No bullshit resource.
Right?
Right? So with the WoW thing, you always have to spend a resource in order to earn a resource.
Yeah.
And it's just such a way to just, oh yeah, we're giving you so much resource. Yeah, but the net profit is tiny.
Yeah.
Right? There's next to no point in me doing it.
Yeah. Okay, that's like I say, like I've only now reached the point where I send 2 people off on missions, and then the third mission just about pays for. First of all, you have to spend resource to get them to go get the resource, and then that just about pays for the other 2 missions. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
that's the thing I'd really love people to comment on is the whole, this follower mission idea.
I've got only one more comment to add, question on this before we round it up. Are you allowed to rush it for plat?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess we need. Yeah.
I'd also be happy with rushing it for other resources, but like bucket tons.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because I think that you get the idea.
No, I'm with you.
Yeah. Come back in like 15 hours, 38 minutes, and 12 seconds. Why such an arbitrary time? Because we want to interrupt your day. That's what it feels like. Anyway. Should we?
Yeah, I think we round off. Let's go to the replies quickly because we just got. I love this concept. I remember when this is obviously our recording of it, second recording of it, but it really did inspire us. The basic idea of what we could do. But I just reiterate that point. I do feel it's a bit sad that I think DE are just like, no, this is just so for solo players. No, don't come up with ideas for it.
Yeah. Well, hopefully these are like really simple ideas.
Yeah. I mean, like I say, expanding on the concept of the drones, it's already in there in the game.
Oh my god, I just thought to myself, right?
Yeah?
What you could do with the Railjack, if one person docks with this, like all team members are like, oh, do you want to send a squad to do a mission?
Yeah. So even in 4 people playing, there would still be a reward for people to access the system. So it does... Yeah. It's not just for the solo. That would be good, yeah. Right, okay. Reply 1. Could even be taken a step further, where if you don't rescue your crew from the brig ship before completing the mission, they get temporarily locked, and you get a special rescue mission to go save them before you can assign them to your Railjack crew again. You could also have something like a loyalty level that slowly ranks up as you take them on missions, rescue them, and such. And the higher their loyalty level, the more efficient they are. Maybe could even unlock certain abilities they can use or something. Now,
I'd really like... Go on.
I remember 2 points on this. 1, I don't like the you'd only have to do. I think you'd have to make it that the kidnapped and you can't use them again for the high level missions. Like it should never happen on the first 2 level planets, because the whole point of this is that get more solo players in the Railjack. And I remember saying this yesterday that some people can't play. We have to remember can't play with other people due to internet issues. So if you those people are trying to play Railjack, they're trying to get on with it, and they get on with it, but they lose a crew member, like, oh, well, I have to go buy another crew member now, or they can't manage the mission or whatever. You know, it's just more barriers this entry to this person getting onto Railjack. And the other thing is, they're saying about all these bonuses for rescuing them and things. You don't want to make it that you're going to pilot your ship out and then go, right, everyone go get kidnapped because I want bonus resources. I want to go rescue you.
Like,
just throwing them to get kidnapped.
So yeah, I mean, I feel that the loyalty stuff should be on the... Yeah, actually, no, thinking about this, this is... Yeah. Yeah, no, I didn't actually... I always thought that the loyalty thing, the ranking up thing, that was just like, oh yeah, just play with your crew member. Just have your crew members on the
Who's
ship.
your good crew member?
And then... yeah, pretty much. But no, you've actually got a really valid point. They have tied this together, isn't it? So it's like, so instead of a 30-minute Railjack mission with 4 people, you could spend an hour and 15 minutes doing a solo Railjack mission because you've lost your crew members. You have to go get them through the busy work, and if you don't get them, you have to go rescue them.
Or buy some more. Leave them.
Buy some more. Can you just imagine Ticker goes like, no, I'm cutting you off. I'm cutting you off. You've gone through 30 today. I'm not giving you any more.
Why'd you keep doing them? Oh, they're just no good. Did you send them back into prison with the corpus? Just disappear. I don't know.
Okay, there's a HR complaint against you. You know, we can't have you in the same space anymore. Or all the Imagine that'd be hilarious.
Would be. Right, the last reply is, this should come with a good incentive or crew members will suffer the same fate as companions. Crewbros in particular. Too much maintenance for such little gain.
Stupid loyalty bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh, do you need your head pats?
Oh, okay, let me just inject you with more drugs. You're turning into soup on the floor again.
I do get where this person's coming from. Like, damn, I really want to play XCOM now. There is so much valid point to the comparison with what's been proposed and Kubros, because Kubros, we need Pets 2.0, like, not massively badly, but it suffers horrendously without it. And I feel something. I feel that the followers need to take care of... Shit, 2 birds, 1 stone. Get your followers to look after the Kubros.
That'd be good. There we go. Yeah.
Take them out on walkies.
Oh, you could also maybe even deploy... You'd put, like, pets with the crew missions as well. Like, connect with certain bonuses. Or certain missions require certain pets. Like, they need a Kavat because they're going stealthy.
Oh my god, could you, like, wait, Kavats? No, that's Kubros.
Oh, okay, they need to be lucky. Or they need crit buffs. What do Kavats do? I don't know. You know what I mean?
They farm stuff. They're the luck kitty. It finds... Oh my god, no, this is just... Really? And the thing is, there's no visual component.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's all UIs. It's just, you just send them off and things. And you could have,
this would be a huge expansion.
You could have like infested missions that require Kavats because they need like if you don't send them with a Kavat because it's against infested and the Kavats eat infested, don't they? So you know, like it like increases the luck because they get bonuses against, you know. Yeah.
Oh man,
man,
this is just becoming huger and huger.
Yeah. And you could do it from your phone. I always think that Warframe needs some more tying in because literally just getting things from the Foundry is just like, okay, that's great, but pfft.
The thing is, I wouldn't like, resources and everything, but I think this should be like a self-feeding system. So you're leveling up your dude. Like, I love the loyalty, the ranking up. You know, the crew members gain more abilities and things. I feel that it should be sort of like a self-fueled system. Right?
Yeah,
and don't. Like, this is one of the sloppy things that I find with World of Warcraft is if you're... Oh, yeah, go get me some Argon. Okay, Chief, we'll be back in 4 hours' time. I could fucking get nearly 100 Argon in that time.
Yeah, well, it's like the drones you can send off.
2 idiots. What?
The drones you can send in to go to Venus, drone, and bring me something. Oh, polymer bundles. Good, I needed those.
Yeah, but that's the point, though, isn't it? It's like you could just go do it yourself faster.
Yeah.
So I feel that the resources that they get should primarily be for them.
Oh yeah, like I would love if you get like you could cosmetically upgrade them and things. I mean, because the models already exist, and you just put like attachments and things to them, and give them different weapon upgrades and things.
Yeah,
and it would be a self-fulfilling system. And eventually, they'd get cosmetics for you, though. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I think they should get cosmetics for you, and I do think there should be some weapons in there for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so go get, and because it takes so long, I'm gonna say it's like here's the weapon blueprint. You don't need to get any barrels or anything like that, just the blueprint.
Oh yeah,
right?
definitely. Yeah. Well, we like it that way, but I'm sure you'd be like, oh yeah, but we can put like the barrels and the stock and the.
But this is a dangerous territory area sort of thing, because like this could either make or break. Because like look at World of Warcraft again, like farming anima is the only thing to do right now. Well, I could be wrong on that. It feels like the major thing to do, and it just takes so fucking long.
Yeah, definitely. Well, anima, souls, and soul dust and whatever. But I would say now you said about weapons, and I was a bit worried for a second. I thought, hang on a minute, aren't people going to complain about weapons? But we are now at the point where anyone can get to master rank 30, aren't we?
Yes.
So that barrier has been removed. So unless, okay, maybe if they make the most overpowered gun for whatever in the follower system, like the Kuva Brahma or whatever it was that everyone like over, if they make a weapon of that tier, then people might be like, oh no, I find it really hard to access it. Blah, 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 blah. But you know, you just got to play it more. So it's not a big deal. In fact, in fact, it's almost entirely self-contained, apart from getting more people from Railjack missions. So no, there's no complaints. Once you've got the people, then you just have to play the system, which is just going over to a thing or playing it with your phone. Yeah. I like it. Anyway, I think we've talked all around this issue and made this really cool idea, which will never happen. It sounds really good. It's so good.
I'd be interested to hear what people say.
Yeah. I would love to, yeah, I can't wait for that. Yeah, but anyway, so let's round us off this topic.
Cool. So, you've been listening to this week. Sorry, this end of this topic. We got to the end of this episode, this topic episode. If you like this episode, please like, comment, and subscribe. Loz does read all the comments. If you want to listen to the memes or the community shout outs or even the other stuff that we had the whole episode with, please go to the full episode in the description below. And you could go win some platinum if you wanted to.
Yeah.
What else is there to say? Oh, the episodes are properly time-stamped.
Yep.
So you can easily navigate the whole thing.
Yep.
I don't know if there's anything else. Is there
no, that's it. Please like and subscribe. Cool. We'll keep making more footage.
We need more people.
Yeah.
We need to get to 1,000.
We just that's all we want. It's just 1,000. We're not greedy. We don't want stickers on the wall. We just want 1,000.
Yep. And we will see you for next week.
Bye.
Bye.